This is a fun one. This seems like there's some bad blood. Am I reading accurately this matchup?
I'm just responding to the bad things that she said about me. Nobody puts baby in the corner. I'm always going to fight back and hold my ground no matter who it is. So that's just all I'm doing here. I'm just fighting back like I know how to do.
What's your what's your true assessment of Kayla as an opponent? Obviously, she's fought judo for a while, pretty newer, to the MMA side of it, and even newer to the UFC side of it.
Yeah, I think that she is a great judoka and that she has a lot of accolades being the PFL champion, winning gold in judo. I think that that's great accolades for her. But in the UFC to fight, you can see it in with the example of maybe Yair Rodriguez and Pimple. It's a different level, and when you're fighting somebody at such a high level and somebody that has the experience that I've had getting locked in there with the greatest of all time, twice and been able to withstand everything that they've thrown at me, that gives you the confidence that you can go in there and get locked in that inside that octagon with anyone. So this is not a judo match. This is a mixed martial arts competition, and that is what gives me solace at night.
Kayla's obviously still new to the bantamweight division. Any concern with the weight cut that she's going to make weight for the title fight?
No, I know in the past that they said that it was God that makes weight for her from 137 to 136. But, if anything, Kayla has been doing this for a very long time. She's a professional. And I know that she's going to make 135.0 on the dot, like a championship fight is required of.
How when you put your head down to pillow at night, how do you see the fight going? How do you want the fight to go next Saturday?
I want the fight to go with me getting my hand raised. I don't care how it happens. I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not Nostradamus. I just know that I'm going to kick, punch, bite, eye claw, do whatever I can do to get my hand raised. I don't know how it's going to come, but I would love a submission victory, and I'm going to do everything possible and getting my hand raised on June 7th.
I know you're not looking past Kayla, but there's obviously going to be storylines for whoever was to win this fight, whether you guys can get your buddy Amanda Nunes out of retirement. You've been saying this forever since the last time she fought. You expect her to be back as well?
Maybe not after I get my hand raised on June 7th. I think it's gonna be a lot harder. They're gonna have to pay her a heck of a lot more money to come back out to fight me, I think.
So you think Amanda just wants to fight Kayla?
Yes. Yes,
You
I do. I know that she said that she would fight me and that the fight is in my hands, and it's all up to me if we fight again. But and of course she's a professional. But right now, Steve, my main and sole focus is on Kayla Harrison, and I don't even want to breathe Amanda's name until I take care of my business on June 7th.
What's your message before you and Kayla get in there on June 7th?
My message to Kayla or my
Yeah,
message to the world.
message to Kayla
I'll see you inside that octagon, baby.
and the world. Why do we need to all tune in on June 7th?
This is such an exciting time for women in mixed martial arts. If I can get one little girl inspired, one little boy inspired, if I can grow this sport of mixed martial arts and just inspire somebody to do something that they never thought was possible, that they dreamt about, being a champion one day and giving them that inspiration that they can win UFC gold. My idea is to grow the sport. So if I can get a couple more eyes watching this fight, that's the most important thing, and I have done my job.
And my last question, I was thinking as you were answering that, years back, we talked about another judoka who you never got to fight in Ronda. Is this kind of like they were teammates at one point? And I know they're not buddies anymore, but is this kind of the Ronda fight you never got to have?
No, I think that Ronda beat Kayla, if I'm not mistaken, when they went up against each other. And, Ronda was such a phenom in the fact that she was able to just take everybody out in 10 seconds or less, And I know that her manager, Kayla's, said she's going to be bigger than Ronda Rousey. Well, she's had two opportunities to do that. She's had multiple opportunities to do that in other promotions, and she still hasn't even been able to, put a pimple on Ronda's butt cheek, as far as I'm concerned, and being able to be that much of a dominant phenom like Ronda was. So she's got a far stretch in comparison to Ronda Rousey. I don't think that she touches her in that category. Not yet. Not June 7th. Not anytime soon.